I hope you're all doing well and that you had a great week. To my house guests, come in, make yourselves at home, make yourselves comfortable. If you're visiting my channel for the first time and you'd like to become a house guest, don't forget to hit subscribe and activate all of your notifications. I'm Chez, this is Chez M0i. Welcome to my place. Disclaimer: I have no affiliation with any company/business mentioned in this video. None have asked me to produce this content. This is not a paid promotion or sponsored ad. All opinions expressed in this video are completely independent and honest. Okay guys, so it's been quite a while since I've done a restaurant review. I love doing restaurant reviews. There are a plethora of restaurants in our capital. I love to eat out. I love to try all the different cuisines. I love tastes, I love textures. I wouldn't say I'm a foodie. I just love food. I love the restaurant experience. I love everything about it. So me doing a review is my way to share my experience with you if you're that way inclined as well. Because I used to do reviews on TripAdvisor and I thought, oh, I don't like seeing it just written down because I need to get a feel of what that person experienced. So then I started looking at reviews on YouTube, and that's when I thought, yeah, I'll do my own reviews on YouTube as well if I ever do have a YouTube channel. And that's what I started doing when I started my channel. It was my daughter who actually booked this because we hadn't seen each other for the best part of a year, and you know, we love to go out when she's in the UK. We love to spend time together. So she suggested that we go to this particular venue because she had vouchers from Time Out. This review is on the Park Row Brasserie Bar. So when I'd seen the images online, I was like, yes, we need to go here. But then she said to me, it's Batman themed. So I said, okay, let's go and let's see what it's like. So that's what we did. And that was on Bank Holiday Monday at the end of May. Hello, Nat.
Hello.
Are you looking forward to the dinner?
Yes, I'm very hungry.
One of the exits, and then it's literally 2 minutes up. It's a bit bright, but up that road, literally 2 minutes away. To the right of yeah, to the right of UGG. Yeah, straight up there. Ooh, thank you very much. Thank you. Wow. Ooh, lovely. Wow. So much. Thank you. Ooh. Lovely.
This is really nice.
This is nice. This is nice. I was not expecting this at all. Lovely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right hand. Here's some cocktail menu for you.
Okay.
And I will still sparkle bottom.
What do you want? Still or sparkling?
Sparkling, yeah.
Sparkling, please. Yeah.
Fine. And do you have allergy?
No, don't. Allergies.
Oh no. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
This is nice. So what do you think, Nat? What's your
I
first
really
impression?
like it. It's really different.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. That door, that bookcase.
That was really
That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Cheers, love.
Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers. It's only water, but we're still gonna cheers. Time out set menu. Oh wow, lovely. Okay, so this is. Oh, I like this menu. Look, very Art Deco. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, so this is. What is this? This is the batarang, which is the mushroom parfait, and I'm not sure what this bat is made of. It's a bit scary. And this is the sourdough toast. I don't know what. Anyway, I hope it tastes nice. And then this is my pulled pork taco. Hold on, both of these are starters.
Oh yeah, where's my fried chicken?
Did you order fried chicken though?
Yes.
So this is this thing that looks like a bat is actually the mushroom
Perfect.
parfait, and you spread it on your sourdough, and it's actually very, very nice. I'm yet to try this. I'm not sure what this is. Let me have a taste.
We can't remember.
I can't remember what it is. Oh, that's nice. It tastes like cranberry. No, it's a is it a cranberry? I can't remember. I'll have to look at the menu again. But yeah, so far so good with mine. They unfortunately got Natalia's starter wrong.
It's burnt apple and onion ketchup.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice actually. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, that's the proper one.
Yeah.
That looks nice. So that is caviar that was hidden.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice, interesting. I've done an Aussie Osborne and eaten the bat, so that's gone. It's very nice actually.
Mine was really good.
Yours was good, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Our
the
chicken was
chicken.
done very, very well.
Yeah. And the caviar was good.
Mm.
I can't believe there's fish eggs. It's tiny, I should have got your one.
So that is the early, I can't remember what it's called.
Early morning glory.
Early Mademoiselle or something like that.
Early,
And this is what?
this is the King of the Seven Seas.
Okay.
Early hours for Mademoiselle is your one.
Yeah. Cocktails. Cheers, me dear.
Oh, that is strong. My one.
That is lovely.
Really?
Yeah.
Your one not strong. Taste my one. It's like super strong.
Oh, that's why it's in such a small glass.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is strong.
I know.
Did you enjoy your starter net?
Yeah.
It was good.
Well,
Are you impressed with this place so far?
I am. It's really cool.
Yeah, very cool.
I like different. Yeah.
Would you bring your friends here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Priyanka wants a report, doesn't she?
Yeah. So they have like different bars in this place.
Okay.
That's what I've been told.
Okay. Ooh.
Can I open it?
Yeah, go on. Ta-da!
And some fries.
Okay, and your fries are there. Okay.
Yes, ketchup, please.
And right, so that's your what burger is that?
My beef belly burger.
Big belly burger.
Big belly.
Big
Yeah.
belly.
Yeah, that's it.
Big belly burger.
Yeah.
And mine is the Joker's Grin. So we have salmon, beetroot gnocchi, lemon. Is it lemon capers?
Yeah.
And I can't remember.
Mint coriander.
Mint. No, not mint coriander. Mint courgettes.
Oh.
This looks lovely.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can you see it?
Hang on.
It's like that way. There you go.
Oh yeah, it's got it stamped on.
Yeah.
It's a bit blurry. It's not focusing.
Press
Why is it
it.
not focusing? Big belly burger. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's finished. And that's finished. So that is just the beetroot sauce.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it? Yeah?
Yeah.
It was quite a lot of food, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm very full.
Huh?
I'm very full.
Okay.
I have a cherry pop coming.
I've got a cherry sorbet coming. Ooh, lovely. And you got the same.
Yeah.
Lovely. Very nice. Very nicely presented. But is that cherry though at the top?
This
Yeah.
is chocolate.
No, what is this?
Oh,
This
it's
is a
cherry
sorbet.
sorbet.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. there. Okay.
Oh, we didn't have to go.
So the disabled people can go then?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's out of service. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a family tree, okay. Okay, that's interesting. you so much.
I didn't know how it was going to be. We're going to be in the street.
For those of you who are not familiar with my format, what I do is do various categories, give each category a score out of 10, and then I give my final overview at the end and a final score, and whether I would go back to that venue or not. So let's get started with accessibility. So in order to get to this restaurant, the very best way is by tube, when they're not on strike. Okay, the station is Piccadilly Underground Station, and that's on the Bakerloo line and the Piccadilly line. This station has a number of exits, so depending on which exit you leave from, it can be, I'd estimate, 3 to 5 minutes to get to the restaurant. That's the closest you're going to get. And don't take the car into central London to this restaurant. The accessibility for me is 10 out of 10. Next is staff. So I'm going to divide this up into front of house staff and waiting staff. Front of house staff were great. When we first arrived, our names were checked off the list, and the lady was so nice. Got downstairs into the restaurant, and you had the reception staff there. They took a while to find our names, which I found really odd. But again, they were nice and pleasant. We were then shown to our seats. We were given water by the waitress, and she gave us the menus. When it came for our order to be taken, I noticed that the waitress wasn't writing anything down. And I kind of found it odd. But I didn't say anything. It was my daughter that said, "Mum, is she going to remember what we ordered?" Because she didn't write anything down. I said, "Oh, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be okay." It wasn't okay. When it came to the starters, my daughter had ordered the chicken dish. I had ordered the batarang, but my daughter ordered the chicken. They brought out pulled pork, and she wasn't going to say anything. I said, "No, Nat, ask for your order to be changed, okay, because this is not professional." So she got that changed. Essentially, the wait staff, they were okay in terms of, they were polite enough. The service was subpar. I'm going to say that because it was. Regardless of whether you're paying for a set menu or individual dishes, which I guess would be a higher price point, treat all your patrons the same. You know, the fact that the waitress didn't write everything down and she ultimately got at least one of the orders wrong. Highly unprofessional, and I did not appreciate that. Front of house staff, I would say 7.5 out of 10. Wait staff, I'm going to say 4 out of 10 because I would have expected better. Decor and layout. As soon as you walk into this venue, you go through the door at the street level, and it's, I guess it's a replica of what they imagine Bruce Wayne's lounge or library to be. I found it a novelty. It was fascinating to me because it's like, oh, I've never seen this before in a restaurant. I filmed more when we left because I took my time to sort of really appreciate how they'd laid it all out. So the reception area, which was a reimagination of Bruce Wayne's. 10 out of 10. That was great. As the receptionist, front of house, directed us through the door, it was a bookcase. It was a secret bookcase, a secret door as a bookcase, and she opened it, immediately impressed. And then we went down this flight of stairs with all flashing lights and the music and everything. And it just built up the excitement. It just added to the whole experience. I was truly impressed. And then when we got downstairs, while we were waiting to be seated, you could just see how it was laid out. It was like Art Deco style, very adult appropriate. That's what I would say. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. 10 out of 10 for decor and layout. Ambiance, I touched on this earlier. The whole atmosphere was very grown up, very it was sophisticated. It was like, oh yeah, I could really kick back and enjoy myself. The music added to it, and I think they have a segment where they have live music. We went there for that, I think, yeah, because our table was booked for 5. So I think they have that later on in the evening. The music, I've heard this type of music before. When I took my daughter to a tennis tournament in Malta, they had a similar setup in a restaurant we went to where they were playing jazzy covers of popular pop songs. You had to listen to the lyrics to work out what the song was, because it wasn't immediately obvious, because the arrangement was completely different, like a jazzy speakeasy style. And the music wasn't too loud that you couldn't have a conversation. The lighting was very moody, so it wasn't too dark, but it was dark enough to add to the ambiance. Yeah, the ambiance, couldn't fault that either. So I have to give the ambiance 10 out of 10. Right, now the menu. So I'm going to divide this up into the food and drinks. Let me do the drinks first. The selection of drinks was extremely poor. For this set menu, there were no soft drinks that I can recall. My one was great. It was a cocktail. Loved the taste of it, loved it. My daughter had a blue drink. She didn't like it, so she had some of mine. She left hers. We had water there, so that was fine. But I think with the drink selection, it was a miss for me. So I'm going to give that. My drink was great, but the fact that my daughter didn't enjoy her drink and the selection was very poor. Just 3 drinks on that menu, I'm going to give that 3 out of 10. When it comes to the food now, let me tell you now, I do not like black food, okay? That's whether it's burnt toast, burnt meat, burnt anything, black pudding, any black food I do not like. So when they brought out this thing called, I think it's called the batarang, and what it was a pate, like I think it was mushroom pate in the shape of a black bat with something on the side. When I tell you, it took me a good few minutes before I wanted to tackle that, because just the appearance of it, I was like, nah. First of all, I have an aversion to bats because of vampires, you know, from childhood. Don't even ask me, but yeah. So it took me a while, okay? But eventually I cut into it, realised it, you know, what it was. Because on the menu, they don't say how it's presented. They just say mushroom pate or whatever it is. They don't say it comes in the shape of a bat. Never said that. I guess people wouldn't order it if they knew that. An interesting surprise. Had that with sourdough toast. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. My daughter, as I said, when they replaced her pulled pork with what she actually ordered, which was the chicken. Oh my gosh. Cooked to perfection. Couldn't fault that chicken. The flavours, I don't know what they did to that chicken. I mean, chicken is chicken, but this chicken, it was a starter. I wish I could have had that as a main. Perfectly cooked. Just the right amount of seasoning, just the right amount of flavour. Perfect, perfect, perfect. When it came to the mains now, my daughter had the burger, and it was, you know, proper meat. It wasn't synthetic meat or whatever. She, you know, asked for it. I think she asked for it medium well. In fact, did they ask her that? I don't remember them asking how she wanted it cooked. Anyway, she enjoyed it. I tasted it. Lovely. She loves burgers. As skinny as she is, she can eat anything. So yeah, I was going to stay away from the burger, but I tasted it. It was great. Fries were great. Burger and fries, great. I had something called the Joker's Grin. Now that was gnocchi in with mint courgette, from what I can remember, and beetroot sauce. So when I'd seen that on the menu, I thought this isn't going to taste good, but let me try it just for a new experience. When I tell you this dish was, the mint courgette is what I think it was. The mint taste was very subtle. I thought the gnocchi was going to be covered in purple. It was going to be a deep purple color. The gnocchi was the gnocchi color. The beetroot sauce was not heavy on the beetroot. Everything combined perfectly. And on top of that, it looked like a small dish that wouldn't fill you up. This thing was filling. Perfect. Perfect. With regard to the cherry compote dessert that I had, there's a bit too much cherry. Cherry this, cherry that, cherry cake, cherry sorbet. I love cherry, but not too much cherry. Okay. Yeah. The dessert let it down for me. It was nice, but it wasn't, it let it down. So with regard to the food, I'm going to say the food was good. The starter and the main, the dessert let it down. So I'm going to give that 8 out of 10. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 for the food. Prices, as I said, this was an offer from Time Out magazine, and it was a set menu for £25. When I looked at the individual prices, it's what I would have expected to pay for that location. I would say it's very reasonably priced, but that offer from Time Out, yeah, perfect. It was very, very reasonable. I don't know if they have that offer now, so if you're in London and you want to go to this restaurant, check online to see if they have any offers. The bill. My daughter, when she booked this, she'd paid in advance. They'd taken the money in advance, so we just had our meal and then left. We didn't need to ask for the bill because it was already prepaid. I liked that concept. I think that's the first restaurant where I've been to where that's happened. So we didn't have to hang around. We were able to just leave and carry on with the rest of our evening. So yeah, that was great. The prices and the bill, I would say, let me say 9 out of 10. Let me say 9 out of 10. The toilets, the facilities, they were unusual. They had like the makeup mirrors, they had the neon signs, and spacious, clean, great. Wide enough for wheelchair, from what I recall. Let me give the toilets an 8 out of 10. They actually have a lift in this restaurant. So they do have disabled access, because no disabled person could manage those stairs. So it's great that they had a lift. The only thing was that the lift was not working. So now I don't know how long they were not working for, but if you are going to go to this restaurant, my advice to you would be to ring up. If you've got a disabled member of your party, I would advise you to call up beforehand and ask them, are the lifts working? That's the only thing that I would say. The fact that they had a lift in there, perfect. What let it down is that it was not working. And for a bank holiday where loads of people would be in London, they need to get that sorted if they haven't already. So my overall assessment of Park Row Brasserie and Bar, yes, I would go again. I absolutely loved it. A couple of things that they could improve upon: the wait staff, definitely. They need to be more engaged with the patrons, and they need to not get the order wrong, because that is a little bit off-putting, especially if that's the first time you've gone there. You need to get these things on point, and I'm speaking purely as a client, as a customer, because money is being paid. We don't want substandard service, especially in London, in the heart of London. And also make sure that your lifts are working. So my overall score is 8 out of 10. And I definitely would go again. I absolutely loved it. I loved the whole experience. I'll leave the link to the restaurant at the end of the video, and I'll also put it in the description box below. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that restaurant review. I know, you know, not a lot of people are bothered about restaurant reviews, but if you love food and you want to know where to go in London, I would highly recommend this place. They're not paying me for this, as I've said. They don't know I'm doing this video. I just like to share things that I experience with you guys on my channel. I don't, you know, you don't always have to do stuff for money. I just like to tell people when I find something great, I like to share it with people. I'm going to wrap up this video, guys, and I want to thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and you should catch me in the next video.